Today at Keystone Fence Supply Company, we're going to be talking about the Mini Rex post driver for mini skid steers. This post driver was designed for backyard residential fencing and commercial fencing. It hooks onto a mini skid steer. Here we have the Bobcat MT100, which Bobcat and Lancaster graciously gave to us for a demonstration. But the Mini Rex post driver here, it comes with MT mounts for Bobcats. So this will hook into a MT100, MT120, and then it will also come with a Dingo style adapter plate here. And you can see it just bolts on here. So you have adapter plates and hookup mounts on both sides of this unit. And what that allows you to do is when you're hooked into that side, you can drive posts out this side of the machine. And if you need to pound posts out the other side, you just unhook and come around and hook into this side here. And now you're facing out the other side of the machine. So that allows you to pound posts from either side, depending on which side you're hooked into. It comes with the full size mount with the downsized adapters. So you can put this on any Dingo style mini skid steer. Toro Dingo, Kubota, Wackernusen, the Skag Jackal. It fits a variety of miniature skid steers, and it handles very well on those Bobcat MT100, MT120s, the Kubota 1000 series. So right around in the 1,000 to the 1,200 pound mini skid steers, this is very well suited for. We have ran it on some smaller frame Chinese mini skid steers, and it does work on those as well. This post driver features a telescopic down pressure mast. So what this allows you to do is, with it setting on the ground, you can drive about an 8-foot pipe. When you raise your mini skid steer arms in the air, that will allow you to drive up to 14-foot length pipe. Because it is down pressure, what that does is it puts pressure on your pipe there, pushes it right into the ground. It'll actually put so much down pressure on this pipe that you could actually lift the front of your end of your mini skid steer up off the ground. So we have adjustment dials right here that you can adjust that in and out depending on your soil conditions. If you're in soft ground or hard ground, it'll put less pressure on the top of that pipe to prevent it from mushrooming out. It has the Montana 350 power cell on there, which has a 4-inch diameter cup inside. It's domed. So what that will do is, if you're driving a 1-inch pipe, 2-inch pipe, 4-inch pipe, it's domed, and that will self-center your pipe in the middle of that cup right there. So you can drive up to a 4-inch diameter pipe. You can get a different head here, which will allow you to it's a flat 6-inch. So that would allow you to drive postmasters or 6-inch pipe as well. You just have to take a few bolts off here and swap that off. But the majority of chain link installers or no dig applications, majority will be using probably the 4-inch cup that it comes standard with. It has a cylinder here, which allows you to do side-to-side adjustments. So you can, when you're on the machine, you can use your cylinder, your bucket cylinder there, to tilt the machine side to side. And then what you have here, when you get up in the operator station, you can actually tilt the mast in and out to level up your pipe. So it works very simple. On the MT120 here, the hydraulics are actually on this toggle switch right here. On other machines, you might have a lever right in the middle to do forward, hydraulic flow forward or reverse. So when you have the machine fired up here, which actually, let's fire it up. When you do your hydraulic flow forward or reverse, you can actually see it raises your mast. And when you reverse the hydraulic flow, it will lower, and you can hear there, it started firing. So what that does is as soon as you get pressure on the top of that pipe, it'll begin to fire. Now, you have a simple hydraulic diverter here. You can press that button and then also do your auxiliary hydraulics here, if I can do this one-handed. And that will do your side-to-side tilt as well. So that hooks up very simple. You just have a pigtail here, a wiring harness onto that diverter switch there. On the MT120, it actually comes with a cigarette lighter, so that's very handy to get your power there. But this diverter switch will come with either a 12-volt battery adapter or a cigarette lighter, so you can hardwire it into your machine. You can run your cable management real nice here. We just have it temporarily strung up. But that just plugs in right here with the hydraulics. And then if you want to unhook your machine, you just pop off this harness there and unhook your hydraulics, and you're free of the machine. You can now use pallet forks to move material around the job site, or a bucket to do dirt grading. And then when you're ready to drive posts again, all you got to do is hook up your hydraulics and plug in your wiring harness. Now, it is important to note, you do have 3 sets of hydraulics here. You have your primary feed, return, and you also have a third return line case drain. This is a very low pressure case drain. But what we had talked about earlier is that down pressure, to bleed a little bit off of that pressure there, you do need a third return line case drain. So most machines have it. If not, you would just have to plumb one into your auxiliary or your hydraulic tank there. Very easy to put one on. Most machines already come with it. But for this post driver to work properly, you will need that third return line case drain. So yeah, that's the Mini Rex in a nutshell. Very compact, very simple unit. It's well built, and it's made for mini skid steers to get in backyards. And it's just a little bit wider than your skid steer there. So the design is that you would drive down your fence line driving posts. This is a 2-man operation. You would have an operator running all your controls, and then you would have a guy on the ground standing up your pipe. And what he'll do is he'll stand it in, get the initial level, and then what he can do is he can actually walk down the fence line to your next post. So while the guy on the machine starts to drive, he can be right here. He can stand the next post up, and he can look down the fence line and do his back sighting. And he can just back sight right down, do his adjustments on the signal to the operator to do his little adjustments there. And then when he's done driving that post, he moves forward. This guy already has his pipe ready to go, sets it in, and you just kind of leapfrog right down the fence line. So it is a 2-man operation, but it would be a very efficient 2-man operation, and far more efficient than digging holes and setting in concrete. So if there's anything we can do for you or answer any questions on the Mini Rex, please give us a call, 717-949-8170, and we'd be happy to put together a quote and get one of these shipped out to you. We have several in stock, and we're going to be doing an upcoming demo day. So if you'd ever like to do a demo, give us a call, and we'd do a demo right here at our Schaeferstown, PA facility. And we'd be more than happy to make sure this machine is best suited for your operations. We'll see you out there on the fence line.